Namaste, Jai Bharat. There was a stampede in the Mahakumbh recently, a couple of days ago. This was not to happen because the planning were meticulous, the surveillance were meticulous, and we knew there were continuous and tireless efforts on some people's part to somehow disturb the Mahakumbh. Maybe there are people from outside Bharat, maybe there are people from within Bharat. Nonetheless, these both categories have similar objectives. Maybe they have different paths. But there was this small stampede. Fortunately, the stampede took place for a very short period of time, and some 30 people lost their lives. That's unfortunate. But then they, of course, have investigation started. There are a couple of contradictions. First of all, it's about night 1:30. A police officer makes announcement: go and take bath. Go and take bath, otherwise you won't get time and you won't get space and time. But that was never the case with the Mahakumbh. Everybody had their leisure, the leisurely time to go and take holy dip in Kumbh, Triveni. Everyone had, the things were so meticulously planned that you won't be in a hurry, you won't be in a rush. Such meticulous arrangements were made. No words can surrender the beauty and perfection of the management of the Mahakumbh. Excellently done, unbelievably, incredibly perfect kind of management. So there can't be any disruptions, but that gave us the doubt. The people gave the doubts to the people that this must have been an artificially created stampede. Somebody deliberately created a stampede. You must remember, it's very easy to make a stampede among crowd. Very easy, and the attempts were there right from day one or before that. There were some fire incident which of course did not go out in the sense to control then and there. This must also have been deliberate. This stampede also appears to have been deliberate. Now there are a few things you understand. At 1:30, a supposed to be police officer who announces that go and take bath, otherwise you won't get chance. At night 1:30, nobody takes holy dips in any river because according to the Hindu system, the river must be sleeping. The river sleeps till a point in time, Brahma Muhurta, which will be somewhere around 3 o'clock, or after 3 o'clock, not at midnight 1:30. So no one goes for a holy dip. And how this announcement was made? Was it not deliberate? The government is investigating that. And Baba is there as Chief Minister. He knows what to do with whom. Perfectly he knows. He is not a common man. He is a yogi. And yogi means yogi. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So Baba will take care of things, we know that. So in Brahma Muhurta, Hindus don't go and take bath. This every common Hindu knows it. So it means those who created this stampede doesn't know this Hindu faith, which means they should be non-Hindus, obviously, number one. Number two, after this short stampede, if the stampede was effective, instead of losing 30 unfortunate lives, it should have been 30,000 or something minimum, something near that. That was the objective, which of course Shankar Bhavan takes care of things. Did not happen. Now, after they are trying to understand, there were some people running deliberately with some kind of flags. All details will come out in time. But a post-mortem analysis of this says that immediately after the incident of stampede, 16,000 telephones were switched off. Our technology is developed, we understand that without any serious problem. 16,000 telephones got immediately switched off, and 16,000 telephones got switched on in time. That means 16,000 people there switched off their cell phones, removed the SIM cards, put another SIM card, and switched on their telephones. Does it not mean anything? It indicates to something. And 40 telephones are from Kerala. And if you look at that, you will find all these 40 telephones from Kerala are of Bangladeshis. Kerala has got at least 2 lakhs Bangladeshis, as I come to read, as I come to understand. 2 lakhs of Bangladeshis, and it's interesting that ironically the Bangladeshis workers, laborers in Kerala, they go there, and the state facilitates. I come to hear this, facilitates giving them ration card, voter ID, all those things. And they have an expression that these migrant laborers, they are called as Atithi, that is guest workers. Atithi workers they call. 2 plus 2 makes 4. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Makes sense. And that's a communist government who rules. And communists normally don't belong to a nation, because their theory itself is that nationality is necessarily an instrument of oppression in the hands of bourgeoisie. But such theories they learn. So look at this. 16,000 telephones getting switched on and switched off. 40 exclusive from Kerala, because Kerala is a hub of this kind of activities these days, because less law and order. Because the communism is hand in hand with anarchy. The kind of anarchy which Marx envisages is entirely different, but the kind of anarchy which they do is convenience. Where the convenience is criteria, such anarchy. So these kind of things are quite possible. They are logically possible. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 makes sense. So this is the kind of things that happen. So at the end we come to understand that the synthetically created Stampede in Mahakumbh was deliberate by some people who have obvious intentions, which of course is nefarious, obvious intentions, and they were created, and that goes beyond doubt. It was not a natural phenomenon, it was a created thing to disturb Kumbh. There are some people who goes around with such kind of destruction mentality built in them, be it at international level or be it within the nation. They want disturbance all over. They think they can cash. They do cash actually. They can cash from such confusions and anarchy. We shall meet again with some other thought. Till then, Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.